Thank you. Good afternoon, chairpersons and good members of the Veterans and Military Affairs Committee. I'm State Representative Marty Foncello. My district includes Brookfield, Newtown, and Bethel. I'm also an Army veteran of 28 years of service. I've served in the active Army, the Reserve, and the Army National Guard. I retired as a lieutenant colonel. I want to start out here by giving thanks to both of our major generals here today for their testimony and the other members of the military for their testimony and for your service. Thank you. I stand before you here today with a deep sense of urgency and respect for our heritage to advocate against HB 6440 and the proposed deactivation of the Governor's Horse Guard and Foot Guard units. These units, founded over 250 years ago and steeped in history, are more than just ceremonial entities. They are living symbols of our nation and our state's tradition, commitment, and resilience. The units have served with distinction and have a noble lineage. The first company, Governor's Horse Guard, founded in 1778, stands as the oldest continuously active mounted cavalry unit in the U.S. First company, Governor's Foot Guard, founded 1771, has the distinction of being the oldest military organization in continuous existence in the U.S. These units have not only served in all our wars, from the Revolutionary War to the present, but they've also served in support of such notable figures as President George Washington, General Lafayette, when they visited Connecticut, and Benedict Arnold, who I'm told served as a member of the 2nd Governor's Foot Guard and later commanded the unit when he was a captain. Someone can fact check us on the side there, but that's what I came up with in my research. Their legacies are a testament to centuries of dedication and the tradition of the citizen soldier. Their presence in parades, presidential visits, community events symbolizes our respect for tradition and custom. Their outreach to our community and to the public at large fosters a unique connection between the people today and our shared history. Their role in significant events as presidential inaugurations, state ceremonies, underscores their invaluable contribution to our state's cultural fabric. Note that these units were also called to service, as has been mentioned here earlier, during the height of the COVID pandemic. Before you decide to eliminate these historic units, and that's what will happen, and put an end to their military lineage, consider the profound historical and cultural heritage that they embody. Their deactivation would erase a living connection to the past. They provide a tangible link to the values and spirit that have shaped our state and our nation. Their presence in community events, educational outreach, and ceremonial duties fosters a sense of pride among our citizens. In an era where our collective memory is often fleeting, maintaining these units serves as a reminder of our heritage and the enduring spirit of service and dedication. I urge you to preserve these invaluable institutions for future generations and vote against HB 6440. In closing, I'll say, to every problem, I believe there's a solution. If a solution here needs to be found, beyond what we're talking about here today, I ask that you allow me to work with you and give me time to find that solution before taking action against these historic units. Thanks for your time and consideration, and if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them.
I'm looking to my colleagues for questions and online. Rep. DiCaprio.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And I just wanted to ask a question about the Newtown location. Can you share a little bit about whether public has access to that facility, or can you?
I believe they do, and they do rent out parts of their facility, don't they, to the public, which generates some income, probably not enough to run the whole operation, but there is some income there.
Okay, thank you for that. And the other quick question is, the members are volunteers. Can you just share what your understanding is of the budget that's involved? What their budget needs are?
What their needs are? Well, it would differ between foot and horse, I imagine. The horse, they're going to need a facility to keep the horses in and maintain that. They need to feed them, veterinary care. I'm sure there are a number of other things, but there are some inherent costs in operating such a unit.
Thank you for that. And thank you, Madam
Thanks
Chair.
for the question.